Hello everybody and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. In today's video we are going to be trying to find a load. I haven't actually picked one out yet. So, let's see here. We are at a pickup place, whatever you want to call it, right now. I will, though, I'm going to check my map. Let's see, we are in Las Vegas. So let's go to Freight Market, and we have a bunch of TVs that go from Las Vegas to Los Angeles, but I think instead we're going to take this one for a little bit less money. We're taking machine parts from Las Vegas to Carson City. So I think we are going to take this one. And we'll set that as our GPS. And turn our lights on here because it is late. Well, it's not late, but it is 8:15, so dark enough to put the lights on. Let's see, we're clear on this side and clear this way. So, okay, you're gonna get right on the highway here. Don't pull out. Ooh, didn't cut it sharp enough there. I might have to change the sensitivity on my Xbox controller just a little bit. Give me a second here. Alrighty, changed the sensitivity, so hopefully it will be a little bit better. Alright, okay. That's one thing as I've said before, I don't like that about this game. That the on-ramps, and even the off-ramps too, are not very lifelike. I mean, the developers even said themselves that I think we're going to cruise around 60. I think we're going to be able to pass this guy either way. That they used Google Maps to help them, like, map the roads and stuff like that. But I feel like they kind of skimped out on the on and off ramps because they don't, like, here's the on ramp, okay, and it doesn't go very far, whereas in real life I have myself never personally been to California or Nevada, like where we are now, so I couldn't really say. But it seems like they're very short. It seems like I've never ever seen somebody stop at an on-ramp. I've never seen that happen. Because on-ramps are supposed to be yielded. There's a yield sign there for a reason. You're not supposed to, I mean, if you have to stop, yes. Whoops, I'm going really fast right now. Kind of hard not to go fast when you've got a truck without a load. I'm just bobtailing it, and I'm not going to make the light. Oh well. But I've never seen someone stop ever at a on-ramp. So hopefully someone will make some sort of mod that just takes the side of the road on the shoulder and kind of adds a merge lane there, so that you're not stopping at the we can go right after this truck. Yep, okay, cool. That's another thing too, but let me finish what I've been saying. But hopefully someone can make some kind of map that that extends the merge lane for the on and off ramps. Because right now they're not that bad. Usually I just kind of cut in front of traffic, but that's not how it would really go in real life. I mean, usually you don't stop. I mean, of course, that is also with saying that in real life there are people who will get over into the left lane to be able to let you onto the on-ramp without having to worry about themselves. So it's just kind of a weird subject to touch upon, because it's kind of a difficult thing to do, I think, almost. I mean, like, the AI obviously doesn't have a brain. It has code instead of a brain. So it's not going to be able to react to things like, oh, there's a guy getting on the on-ramp, I better get over into the left lane. Or the left lane is a fast lane, right lane is a slow lane. Well, I think I've actually seen some of that been done, where the AI that drives slower will be in the right lane. Like, I don't think I've seen trucks in the left lane, but for the most part, they stay in the right lane. Either way, we're very close to picking up our load of machine parts here. If the light would turn green. That's another thing, is that the lights are kind of weird. I mean, I feel like they could be turned into, in real life, what would be called smart lights. Where, like, if they detect that no traffic is on the other side or whatnot, they would go green or go red or whatever. Alright, so, yep, right here, the tires. So apparently, the job that I was going to take, it's not there anymore. But we've got pretty much the same job, just a little bit less money, from Las Vegas to Carson City. So we will start this job. Alrighty, so it looks like the trailer is behind the building. Let's hopefully not hit this car. And I think I might have to back up into the back here. I don't think I will though. No, I got this. Oh, there's a Tesla in there. Or what looks like a Tesla that can't be badged, because this is a truck game and who really cares about badging vehicles that you can't even drive? So it's completely understandable. Alright, so we will get out of here. Hopefully not ruin the trailer completely. Alrighty. Let's get around the corner. And this is gonna be interesting. Clear this way. Ooh, am I gonna scrape the trailer? Just barely didn't scrape it. Alright, I did jump the curb. And of course there's traffic now. Well, this is awkward. Let's try not to hit this guy. And also not jackknife the trailer. Alright, we're good. And I'm gonna go through this light, just because, you know. Not good. Did not mean to do that. I was cutting it wide so I could get around the corner, but that didn't really work very well, did it? Alright, either way, we are on the road again, as Willie Nelson would say. And, immediately having to stop. That's nice. And there's no traffic either. No traffic over there that needs to, like, get over here. So, very wasteful of one. Either way, we will continue on our trip here. So let's see just for a second here, when do they expect it? They expect it Tuesday from 4 to 10 in the morning. So, man, I'm just getting all the red lights, aren't I? They're just gonna kind of go through them. So yeah, should be fairly easy to do. It's gonna take us about 13 hours. It shouldn't be that difficult. Not very necessarily use the jake brake there. I just kind of... Sometimes I will use the jake brake to almost as a cruise control, like taking off the cruise control, just because it's really easy, because it's just a button, rather than using my brake or accelerator. So, yeah. I'm going to get over here in the left lane, because I believe we have to take a left up here. Yeah, we do. Way up past the... over the highway, and then onto the highway. We will be going westbound. Maybe we should stop and get some donuts. I like seeing a lot of that stuff, because in ETS2 you didn't see very much, yeah, like, maybe it's because, like, obviously I'm not from Europe, but maybe it's because of that I didn't really, like, didn't see any of, like, stores or... Don't pull out. Really? You're kidding me, right? You waited last second just to pull out? Oh my god. Sometimes the AI in this game just not cool. Not cool at all. See, now that was alright. I mean, that was a pretty easy pull out onto the interstate. But either way, ooh, getting over a little bit too much there. But either way, it's just not very... It's not very lifelike. Which, of course, this video game is not supposed to be completely realistic. I understand that, but some things are just not... that they should just be fixed. So we are westbound 95, heading to Carson City. I believe I've been to Carson City before in this game. I can't really remember though. So I think I'm just going to keep my speed around 60. I think I'm going to go about 5 miles under the actual speed limit. Especially when we get to the speed limit where it says 80. Because in Nevada I believe it's 80 around pretty much anywhere. And I know this truck can get up to 80 just bobtailing it. Trust me, I've tried before. And, but with a trailer, I think, let's see, how many pounds is it? It's 32,000 pounds. So I think we could drop our axle, our third axle, or fourth axle, I should say, if we wanted to, but it's not really necessary. I mean, if I get to upwards of 40,000 pounds, then usually I will. Sometimes I'll do it just because I can, but not really useful for... I mean, you know what? Yeah, let's kind of pull off the road here and I'll drop the axle. Which I could do it while we're driving, but that's not very legit. So let's see. If you can see it. And there we go. And of course there's a bunch of traffic now. And that guy's gonna pull out. And it looks like a police officer, so it's not pull out from him, and we're good. So it's not like, I don't know if in real life someone would drop their axle while they were moving. I don't think they would, but I've never driven a truck nor ridden in one, so I couldn't say. Though I believe it would seem to me like it would be the safest to do it while you were stopped, but I don't really know. So Arizona DLC should be coming out fairly soon, and I'm pretty excited. We already got the W900 from SCS, and my fuel's not that bad. Got a little bit more than 3/4 of a tank left. But they already released the W900, which people were really happy about, so hopefully this Arizona DLC will make people stay the same and still be happy about it. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, sorry. Really sorry about that. I was going way too fast. Totally my bad. I didn't realize that that was a merge line going into one lane. But, which doesn't really make much sense if you ask me. This could totally be a 2-lane road. There's a bunch of just sand right there. And dirt. So, I mean, if you ask me, wouldn't it be a bad idea to make this a 4-lane even road? At least 3-lane? Like 2 on this side or something? I don't know. But I believe that SCS is going off of Google Maps, so it's probably pretty realistic. Okay, this guy's probably turning? Maybe not. Someone was. Oh. Is this guy turning? No. So yeah, you know what I did? I forgot to make a list for things to talk about, which is kind of boring in my opinion to do that, even though I said I was gonna do that, just because, you know, I feel like things that I want to talk about should just come to mind, and I'm sure I forget things. I know I forget things. I think this guy's going probably about 55, maybe 60. So, I don't know. Oh, no point in passing him now. Said I was gonna pass him, but there's no point because we were going down to a 30-mile-per-hour zone. So, no big deal. We might stop for gas. I'll wait a little bit. I'd rather not stop for gas in a town, not a little town like this, just because it's not very easy to get in and out of. Like, I would have to go in there and then I'd have to make a huge turn onto this street to our right and then back onto this street I'm on now. Alright, so this guy's turning right, so it should be easier for him to get out than for me, which is a good thing and a bad thing. What I've seen though with these kind of interstate / highway entrances is that you will there will be a break, like right now. No, see, I would have gone already probably. Alright, what are you waiting for, dude? Like, right now, there's no traffic whatsoever. So the brake is already... Come on, dude, really? Oh, there's a car in front of him. Okay. So, no one coming from either direction. So as you can see, it's not that... Obviously, it's not that realistic. But it's also not that realistic to have that many cars. At the same time, I feel like the amount of cars is somewhat... like... large. I mean, I understand quite a lot of people drive on the highway, but I almost feel like there's too many people sometimes on, like, in places like this. So I don't know. I think I do actually have a mod installed that increases the truck traffic and car traffic, or decreases it, or something like that. I can't really remember. But I'm gonna have to get over here. Okay. So yeah. So I think I was talking about that something earlier before. And it was, I think I was talking about how when you're turning, or whatever I was talking about, I was gonna come back to the turning, left turning, turning to the left at intersections at lights. And when you're turning at those kind of intersections, if you're turning left, SCS has not implemented the like left or even right green, yellow, or red arrows, which I would really like to see them do, because when you're turning left, the light stays green on both sides. So let's say you're turning left, okay, and the light was green. You're not going to be able to go, obviously, until the traffic on the opposite side of you is done moving. I mean, otherwise unless you can magically teleport through cars, it's not going to happen. So, I don't really understand why they haven't implemented the, like, green left or even right arrow, because it seems like almost an integral part of the game. Because if I'm turning left and the light's green, like as seen as like in the kind of at the beginning of the video right after I got my trailer, or maybe it was before I was getting my trailer, I don't even remember. But it was yellow by the time I was. By the time the traffic on the opposite side of the road was gone, and I made it through the light, but that light would have turned red if I wouldn't have had that chance to get. If I wouldn't have had that chance to get through, if there would have been a little bit more traffic, and I wouldn't have been able to get through, then I would have been stuck at that light for a second time. So I feel like the red, yellow, and green arrows definitely need to be implemented, at least for turning left. Turning right is fine because you can make right on reds, but turning left is not. It's almost difficult sometimes. Not that it's difficult, but it's sometimes there's so much traffic on the opposite side of the road that you won't be able to get through. I mean, which is not good. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but, you know, it's just, I feel like it needs to be added, basically. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of cruise here, just tap on the brakes, because we are making it into Carson City. And I'm just going to take a right here. We got the green light. And now it's yellow, but I'm going to go through it anyway. Don't jump the curb. Ooh, just barely missed it. Let's see, I can make a real tight turn there because there's no one there. Alrighty, so we are just about there. Alright. Pulling in here. And we'll see. Maybe I'll try one of the harder, the where do you need it? Let's just do the let's play it safe. It's gonna be really easy, but I'm not very good at backing up trailers. And this one, especially, I can just go like that. So, this one is super easy. Also, one second, while I'm here, I want to show you, you see that, the white Peterbilt emblem I've got on the grill? Well, for some reason, okay, so I've got my right turn signal on now. Okay, if I put my, okay, it's not doing it anymore. That's weird. It used to be when I turned my left turn signal on, that light in the middle that says Peterbilt would illuminate orange for some reason. So, let's back up the trailer. I mean, this is easy for the most part. Watch me mess it up. Alrighty. Looking pretty good. Alrighty. So, put the parking brake on. Press T, disconnect the trailer. And we got excellent. And we delivered tires from Las Vegas to Carson City. It took us 7 hours and 4 minutes. And we consumed just a little bit under 80 gallons of fuel. We got $6,500 and 342 XP. Unfortunately, we're still level 9. Hopefully, by the next episode, we will get number 10 or level 10. So, I want to thank you guys for watching the video, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!